What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to tonight's show. Liverpool will be facing Spurs in the Champions League final in the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium in Madrid on June the 1st. What a 2 nights of action we are after seeing. Liverpool dismantled Barcelona 4-0 last night at Anfield, and Spurs scored 3 second half goals tonight to put out Ajax right at the death. A Lucas Moura hat-trick. How do you begin to sum that up, ladies and gents? I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I've got no idea what to say. Congratulations to Spurs. Congratulations to my man Expressions. No doubt we're going to get Expressions on for some build-up to this final. Holy God is all I can say. Holy God. That is crazy. This is what football is about. You think you've got nothing. You think you've got no hope, and your team digs it out like that in the last second. Congratulations to Spurs. As I said, I would have preferred Ajax because I like playing non-English clubs, but you cannot begrudge Spurs. They showed tremendous heart there. Congratulations to them. If you've any Spurs fans in the chat, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I subbed to Drunk, said Jackie. Brian Morrissey's in, Scotty's in, Far Isle's in. How are we, everybody? Gary's in, Daniel's in, Shadow Games, Fred, lots of people, MUFC Gamer. Is it going to be 4 English clubs in the two European finals this season? We've an all-English Champions League final. Are we going to have an all-English Europa League final? We'll find that out tomorrow. Craziness. Brian Morrissey said, fuck Spurs. Obviously not a fan. Did you see my Instagram picture, Shadow Games? No, mate, I don't run the Instagram account, so no, I don't. Kev takes care of that. Daniel said it's ours to win. We'll do Spurs, said Daniel Whittle. Come on, said Tala. Spain plays England versus England. Yeah, and the Liverpool fans had to jump on the Spurs fans with regards to flights and stuff like that, so crazy. I'm going to Madrid, said Jamie. So happy for you, pal. Well in. Farrell said 15k. I know, it's nuts. How do we do that? How is this channel after going to 15,000 subscribers? How? I don't know, but I'm thankful and thank you. Unbelievable finish. Our mojo from last night drifted over to Amsterdam. Better to face Spurs anyway. We know how to beat them, said David. It's crazy. It is crazy. Football can just give you 2 nights like we've just had. I have a KFC dressing gown. Did you mean Liverpool? Or are you really wearing a KFC one? Big man Steve, how are you, buddy? Will Kane be fit? I've got no idea, mate. I'd say he'll try his best, though. When is the giveaway? Which giveaway is this, Rian? Oh, of the shirt. If you're talking about the shirt on Twitter, Sunday, mate. We're going to give away the winner on Sunday. If anybody's wondering what Rian is talking about, excuse me, I was going to say Rian. We're giving away a brand new Liverpool shirt, so get over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account if you want to be in with a chance to win that. Nice to have a few clubs to support us for once, said Dominic Walsh. Good for the Premier League, attracting top players, especially us if we win, said Bernadette Farrell. I would have preferred to play Ajax, said Emer Cassidy. I don't think you're on your own, Emer. I did a poll beforehand, and Ajax was certainly the club that most Reds wanted to face. It's Spurs, and look, we'll look forward to it. It's a massive game for both clubs. Mauricio Pochettino was in tears at the end of the game, as you can expect. A last gasp winner. It even took a deflection off the lip before going into the goal. I'm a bit nervous now, if I'm being honest. You'll never walk alone. Don't be nervous, mate. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, because this is what football's all about. Imagine what mistake United made by not signing Pochettino, said Z. It's massive, isn't it? Oh my God, what a semi-final, said Iranian Pride. This channel is awesome, said Riley Jenkins. Thank you so much, buddy. Delit is far from cheap. Yeah, he definitely won't be cheap. It'll be about 60-65 million. Manny's in. How are you, Manny Gaming? Welcome. I'm nervous, said Lewis Johnson. Can't lie. Why? Is it because you know Spurs? Is that why you're nervous? I'll tell you what. It's going to be a belter of a final. Either way. Believe, though. Don't be nervous now. Enjoy it. Pochettino is exactly like I was yesterday, said Claire. Yeah, it was a lovely sight, wasn't it? You can see how much it meant to Mauricio Pochettino, to all those Spurs players, but you also have to take time to feel for those Ajax players there. They gave it their all tonight. They went 2 goals up. They looked like they were cruising into the final. Get to half time. Spurs need 3 second half goals. Pochettino brings on Fernando Llorente, and Ajax just can't handle him. The big man caused absolute headaches up there. They were winning all the second balls, creating opportunities. They hit the crossbar with a Jan Vertonghen header as well. What a game it was. Ajax had their chances to kill the game. I think they hit the post twice. It's crazy. Football is crazy. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense. You cannot Talk me through what I've just seen there. It's impossible. Over 1.5 games, Spurs looked awful. Absolutely awful. In the second 45 minutes there, they went in and they dug in deep and they kept plugging away. And in the 96th minute, Lucas Moura gets the ball and puts it past Onana into the bottom left-hand corner. Well, the keeper's left-hand corner, and it's good night Vienna. Well, Amsterdam actually, but you know the phrase. I was more wary of Ajax, said Lee. Never give up, said Cam Vlogs. I'm following you on Instagram, said Sean Lee. Thank you, buddy. Fuck Ajax and fuck those Dutch league owners. How dare they cheat the Premier League? I've no idea what that's about. No idea what that rant's about. Delit will join us, mark my words, said Rafa the Gaffer. Liverpool in Europe, no English team has beaten us, said MJ. Don't know what's going to happen. We're the favourites, but football is mad. What do you think will happen? I've got no idea, squad rolls. I've got no idea what's going to happen. It's a final to look forward to, as would have been with Ajax. But you know what? Spurs and Liverpool, both sets of fans, at some stage over the past 48 hours, thought they weren't getting there. They thought it wasn't going to be possible. And both their clubs have dug in deep, shown tremendous courage, shown in fact what the Premier League is all about. The Premier League is the most competitive league in the world, where teams do not stop playing until the last kick of the game. And Spurs showed that tonight. Tremendous courage by them. You got to feel for Arsenal fans. They thought to themselves, hey, we might get to a European final. We'll be able to banter with Spurs. Not really. Hello mates, at James Ramsey. How are you, buddy? I've got a few bits of news to get through as well for you guys, but you got to start off by talking about this Champions League final. Alex Reddo said, where's your comment on Paul? Maybe we'll see another miracle on Sunday. Oh mate, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You can't help liking Pochettino. No, you can't, Bernadette. You're right. You can't help but seeing, or help but feel, when you see that emotion expressed by everybody. My heart went out to all the Ajax players and the Ajax manager. They were crestfallen. They couldn't believe what happened. Lucas Moura, though, was the difference tonight for Spurs. Lucas Moura, a hat-trick in the second half. Craziness. Absolutely craziness. We'll handle Llorente. Yes, we will. Van Dijk will sort him out and Joe Matip. It'll be all good. Ajax didn't know what to do with him. Daley Blind couldn't handle Fernando Llorente there. And Llorente did really well, to be fair to him. I love football. It's truly unpredictable, said Ted. Rian said they won't be able for the pace of us. Original Gunner said, respect Spurs, and I'm so sorry Ajax and Ajax fans. Yeah, you've got to spare a second to feel for them, don't you? I mean, I've got no sympathy for Barcelona fans. None. Couldn't care less, to be honest. The ones we had over the past couple of weeks on here were horrible little shits. But the Ajax fans and the Spurs fans, you've not got the feel for Spurs because they're delighted. You've to congratulate Spurs. Ajax were unlucky, said Param. No, not Param, sorry, said Mark Williams. Barnesy said, what a game. Quick mention, love your channel and think you're a great bloke. Hopefully you continue to skyrocket now. A big final ahead. Thank you so much, mate. That means a lot to me. Thank you. It's been a crazy couple of days. Yeah, I think we're on the way to getting 2,000 subscribers in 24 hours. I'm humbled and blown away. Football's mad, isn't it? We love it, but football is fucking mad. Boris said Pochettino's crying on TV, and he's every right to. It's a magnificent achievement for a club that couldn't buy anybody, really. Yeah, congratulations to Spurs. I said before the game, whoever gets through tonight, you've just got to say well done to them and look forward to a very good final. Cam Vlogs reckons the Reds will win 2-0 at the final. Do you know what? The only thing I will say is, I think when it comes to tactics, I back Klopp over Pochettino. But that doesn't mean a damn thing when the players go out into the field. As we've seen tonight, as we've seen last night at Anfield, football's Looney Tunes. Football's mental. But it's beautiful. And it's why we love the game. These two semi-finals will be replayed and shown over and over again. Spurs fans will never want to stop watching it. Liverpool fans can... I know today I've watched the game twice. Twice today I've watched the Liverpool-Barcelona game. Craig, a lot of the Liverpool supporters said Barca fans at Anfield were very respectful. Oh look, I'm sure the genuine Barca fans, Jared, the ones that actually went to the game, and not the little kids that just follow Messi. I've met Barcelona fans, I've been to the new camp, I've watched them play Valencia there. Lovely people. We just happen to get the trolling little shits on the channel, mate. But the Barca fans in general, I'm sure they're wonderful. We just must have got the horrible little, the little teeny boppers of the kids who just love Messi and I don't actually care about the team. Brian Morrissey said, Kane guaranteed to start. He won't be fit, but he'll start. That's his whole career. It'll be an amazing final, said you, and it will. It will. And it's going to be great. I'm going to enjoy the build-up to it. I've already met Expressions actually messaged me at half-time and he said, that's it, we're done. We're done, he said. And I messaged him after the final whistle to say, congratulations, buddy. I'm delighted for you. Of course, I said to him, we'll be filming some content as well, pals. You know what I mean? We'll be getting you on for a little chat. I can't wait to build up to it. It's going to be so much fun. Alex Reddo said, what, 15k? You were at 13k yesterday. I know. I can't believe it either, mate. It has been, footballing wise, probably the best 24 hours for me being a Liverpool fan. I was in Istanbul. That was outstanding. But I didn't see last night coming. I did not see it coming. LFC Team said I watched it twice as well. Murder on the Dance Floor said we've beaten Spurs twice this season with Kane and the rest of them. I think our experience from last season will help. We'll keep Son and Moura quiet. No matter what, this season has been unreal, said Barnes. Mate, it has been mental. And there's still a massive day to come on Sunday as well. Now, I've got some more news for people that want to come and meet us on Sunday. As you know, we're going to be in Liverpool. Myself, Connor, October, Dave is going to be there. And I know Stephen's there, Louise is there. I know Willow is probably coming as well. If anybody does want to meet up with us in Liverpool, if you're like us and you can't get a ticket to the game against Wolves, we're holding an Anfield Agenda meetup at the Beer Keller in Liverpool 1 shopping centre. Now, the Beer Keller is a massive venue. So what they've done is the manager or the events manager has emailed me back today to confirm that they've reserved an area for Anfield Agenda downstairs in the all around the world bar. So downstairs in the Beer Keller, the all around the world bar, myself and Connor will be there from 11 a.m. I'd advise you to get there early. The venue is going to be absolutely packed. I can't believe they actually went out of their way to reserve an area for us. So to Beer Keller, if you're watching, maybe you're not, but thank you so much for your help. They've been so nice to me over the past couple of days in my correspondence with them. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope to see a lot of you there. If you're going to come, if you can make it, please let us know either on Twitter. You can DM us, you can email us, AnfieldAgenda@outlook.com, AnfieldAgenda@gmail.com. It'll be so nice to catch up and meet and finally shake hands and say thank you to some of our subscribers that we've gotten to know over the past year. Thank you guys so much for all your support, as I said. But if you're coming, I hope to see you there. Do you hope Salah will play or not? Oh, he's absolutely playing. He's going to play on Sunday as well, mate. He's been cleared to play on Sunday. He just had a concussion, which meant that he was out for 7 days. But is it Jesus? He will be available, mate, to play on Sunday. And of course, he'll be available for the final as well. Come on, Tranmere, playoff semi-final on Friday, said Angroid. Absolutely. Absolutely, come on, Tranmere. Ty808 said Salah will definitely be playing in the final. He will, and he'll be playing on Sunday as well. Easy Grazer said I live 10 minutes away from Anfield. Nice one. Lucky you. Craig, how are you doing? Haven't been around in a while. Great to see the channel thriving as it should be. Thank you, Archie. Really kind of you, buddy. Craig Weston reckons the Reds are going to win it for the 6th time. Do you know what? I'm not even going to lie. We were planning, we were going to redesign our logo for the channel, but we were holding off because we didn't want to put 5 stars on it and then have to redo it again. So we were holding off and see what happens in the final. And maybe the new Anfield Agenda logo will have 6 stars on it. Please, God. All of our players will be fit to play in the final. Well, Naby Keita won't. I don't think he definitely won't be fit. I'm not sure about Bobby Firmino. I have no idea about that one. I hope he's going to be fit. Mark Williams said, imagine being a United fan. It must be shit. Fuck them. With all due respect, mate. They've had plenty of success over the past 10 years. Football is cyclical. Farrell told me that before, and he's right. And now it's Liverpool's turn. It's Man City's turn. It's perhaps Spurs' turn. Arsenal fan here, please win this or we're dead, said Fionn Tierney. Mate, you've got a great chance of getting to the final. 3-1 up after the first leg, away at Valencia tomorrow, Could be an all-English Europa League final as well. Best ball geezer in the world is you, my pal, said Callum. Thank you so much, buddy. That's really kind of you. Am I doing a stream for the new kits tomorrow? Yes, big man Steve, I am. I'm going to be a good boy, and I'm not going to unpack my new kit until I come on here tomorrow night. So I'll do I won't say a reveal, but I'll do an unboxing of the new home kit tomorrow, provided it shows up. I mean, it's supposed to show up tomorrow. Hope it does. And I'll also show you my son ordered the goalkeeper's kit, so I'll give you guys a look at that one as well and talk you guys through what it looks like. Maybe it'll help you decide if you want to buy one or not. Bobby is back for Sunday. I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case, mate. I hope so. I could be completely wrong. I know Mo is. I don't think Bobby is, though. Is it bad I'm still dreaming of the double? No, you've every right to dream, Barnes. Anything is possible. If we've learned anything from the past 48 hours is that football is absolutely crazy and anything can happen. Is it over as in the Spurs game, Trippy Minor? Yes, Spurs have won. They won by 3-2. Last gasp goal from Lucas Moura to complete his hat-trick. I'm gone into a state of depression. I think I'll retire, said the Solo 123. Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Mate, you've got a champion or a Europa League semi-final to play tomorrow. Bubba Mo Seek said, so interactive this channel. Very decent work. Southampton fan. Thank you so much, sir. That's the whole point of the channel, buddy. We love to interact with football fans from around the world. I'm not intelligent enough, or I don't have enough to say to spend an hour or half an hour on here telling you guys my opinion. You don't care about my opinion. This is about people coming into a community to share their thoughts on the beautiful game. Yes, we're mainly Liverpool fans, but we do welcome in everybody. So if you're a fan of any club, we'd love to see you in the chat. All that we ask is that you're respectful to the people in the chat and you don't troll. Simple as that. Right, guys, as well, if you're new to the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but we've gone past 15,000 subscribers tonight, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much to everybody for the support. Right, let me get through some of my notes before I forget. So John Aldridge was absolutely scathing in his comments about Luis Suarez after his antics over the two legs. Now I want to see what you guys think of this, see if you agree with Aldo or not. His comments were, from a personal point of view, when everybody was watching the celebrations at the end, I just watched the sole figure of Luis Suarez. Going down like that little hole the way rats do at certain times, I got a lot of joy watching him going down and nobody going anywhere near him. What do you guys think about that? A little bit harsh from Aldo, or do you agree? Liverpool are favourites to win the European Cup, said Gary. What else have we got? 15,000, fantastic achievement, said Angry. Thank you, mate. I can't believe it. It's nuts. What else have we got? Craig, I saw Aldridge's comment, said Param. What do you guys think? Agree with it? Not agree with it? Param said it was deserved. Fuck him, said Alex Reddo. I agree with Aldo, said Stephen Richards. Bit rootless but deserved, said Barnes. Christian Armstrong said it was harsh. Brandon Petrie said deserved that. Suarez, fuck him, said Tom P. Aldo was 100% correct, said Elijah John. Mark agrees with Aldo as well. Fuck Suarez, the diving little shit, said Paul Turner. David Bean said not harsh after his behaviour over the two legs. And do you know what? I agree. I don't think it was harsh from Aldo. I think Suarez carried on like a big baby over the two legs. And I know when he's in your club you love the shithousery, but I mean, he made Robbo have to go off at half time. He fell down every time the ball went near him yesterday trying to buy cheap free kicks. And I'm glad the referee stood up to him at times and just didn't give him everything. Jaden said, well done, you deserve it, you're a great guy. Thank you so much, pal. That's really kind of you. This channel, though, I can't say thank you or anything without mentioning Connor, because this channel isn't just me. This channel is myself and Connor. Connor does all the artwork, Connor does all the technical stuff, and without Connor, Anfield Agenda wouldn't exist. Now, the good news is, you're not going to just hear my voice anymore. Moving forward in the next couple of weeks, we're bringing back our podcasts, and even better than that, they're going to be video podcasts. So you're going to get them on the channel here, and they're going to be 100% free, just like we always promised. Everything will be on Anfield Agenda. So Cash is coming back, Chris is coming back, Dave is coming back, we may even get Daz back. Keep an eye on that one. Brian is coming on, Kev might be doing some, Cash will be back, October's coming on, Raptor is going to join us. We have a massive group of people ready, and we're also going to have podcasts with the likes of Leicester City FC Boya. We'll get expressions on. We might see if Mark Goldbridge will come on for a chat at one time as well. So lots of reasons to subscribe to the channel, ladies and gents, and I hope you do join us and keep with us over the summer, because we're going to keep pushing ahead. We're not going to stop. We've so much content to bring you over the summer. We're going to launch our new channel as well, so keep an eye out for that one. It's called Crack On. If you're looking to spell it, let me just put it in here for you if you want to have a search for it. I know some of you guys have already subscribed to it. It's spelled in a very Irish way. It's basically myself and Connor's names combined together. I'll put it in there. There you can see it if you want to have a look for it. Please notice me. I do notice you, Josh, buddy. How are you? Fuck off, Suarez, says Subi, excuse me. Well done, your success. You deserve it. Thank you, Jaden. What else we got? Jason, talk to you soon, buddy. Thank you, Anthony. Very kind of you. Easy 5-0 win, said Tussie. Craig, don't forget to bring the Liverpool babes if Liverpool wins the Premier League or the Champions League. You gave me your word live on the channel. To bring the Liverpool babes. You've lost me on that one, Z. I don't know what I promised, mate. If I did promise something, I'll stick to it, but I don't know what it was. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm so happy for Spurs and the Premier League, said Silverside 8. If you live stream the Champions League, you'll get about 5k subs. Yeah, maybe, but the Champions League final will be free as well for everybody. So if you haven't got BT, you haven't got whatever other pay-per-view channel there are in your country, as far as I'm aware, it has to be shown live, whether it be on YouTube or on the internet. But keep an eye, I'll bring you more news as that gets closer. Obviously, I want you here with us. I want you here for the watch-along, but I don't want to deny anybody the opportunity to watch it as well. Zach said, get Daz on. I was chatting to him last night on WhatsApp. Yeah, so hopefully. I mean, I don't want to put pressure on Daz. I know he's a busy guy. DT, nah, Fionn, fuck DT. He's never going to be on this channel, pal. Never. What else we got? Are you doing a watch along for the finals at Papa Jaffa? Of course, mate. And it's not going to be just myself. I'm going to be joined by Connor and Brian Morrissey, and we're going to do it downstairs in my living room, old school. We're going to bring you a massive build up to this final as well. I can't believe I'm saying it. Liverpool and Spurs. Wow. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm happy for Spurs. We've already done that one. Craig, done that one. The future of this channel is bright, just like Liverpool's season this year and the upcoming ones. Great work, Craig. Thank you so much. Cameron, all the love tonight. I'm loving it. But I love seeing people happy as well. I love seeing football fans celebrate. And we do have to take a moment, as I said earlier. You know, you got to pay respect to Ajax. I can't even imagine what they're feeling right now. Stevie Richard said, I've renewed my BT Sports subscription. I have mine on a month-by-month basis with them, actually. I used to do it annually, Stephen, but I don't know why I've just gone month by month. As a United fan, just wanted to say I enjoy the content that you make. Thank you very much, Ian. That's so kind of you, mate. Appreciate it. John Hamilton said, if the channel streaming it is BT, then they show the free games on their official YouTube channel. Thank you, John. We will not be denied, said Craig Weston. Love it, pal. I said this whole time it'd be Liverpool Spurs final, said Hansy. Love to Liverpool and I'm a Spurs fan, said Phil. Phil, mate, congratulations to you tonight. I'm looking forward to a great final between Liverpool and Spurs, pal. Best of luck to you. May the best team win, and congratulations to you on getting there, pal. It was epic. Why do I hate Mr. DT? I don't want to go on another rant about DT. I think it's probably obvious why I don't like him. I've never had an interaction with him. Never once. Never spoke to him. Never interacted with him. I just don't like him. He just comes across as an asshole. Comes across as an arrogant, horrible, dismissive arsehole. I just don't like him. Simple as that. The difference of mood between today and Monday night is night and day, said Jack. You're my favourite YouTuber. Thank you, Jack Plays. Wow. Lots of love. Who needs BT Sports when we have Craig? Where is all this love coming from? Thank you. Fuck DT, said Stevie Richards. Right, let me get through some more comments. It's likely we could have an all-English Europa League final and a Super Cup final as well as the Champions League. English domination is taking place, said Tussie. You can't deny it, pal. You cannot deny it. Mark Goldbridge or DT? 100% Mark Goldbridge. I'm friends with Mark Goldbridge, Rob Ron. I've been on the United Stand a couple of times. Mark has been on here a couple of times. Defo Team Goldbridge on that one, 100%. I know Mark Goldbridge. He's a good dude. He's helped us out. Been very nice. Nothing but respect for Mr. Goldbridge. And I've always called him Mr. Goldbridge. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we'll keep calling him Mr. Goldbridge. If we win both the Premier League and the Champions League trophies, God is a Liverpool fan. I hope he is. Or she. Spurs will beat Liverpool, said Iskinder. I guess we'll have to wait and see, mate. I obviously differ to your opinion very much, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I missed something here. Sorry, where is it? Internet's gone a bit, so I'll head off. Congrats on 15k, man. Big achievement and fully deserved. Thank you, Barnes. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you for all the super chats. Wow. So kind of you, buddy. Really appreciate the love. Thank you. Are you not entertained? Said Stevie Richards. No tits out tonight either on the channel. Do you know what I mean? It's gone all PG. I loved your nip slip yesterday on the third goal. Thank you, Callum. My wife just said to me, "What are you at? Like, calm down." Can't do that though, man. Football's nuts. See you in the final, said David Roweth. Absolutely, pal. Congratulations. Liverpool to win the Champions League final, said M. Yazdani. I hope we do, my friend. I certainly hope we do. Am I going to Madrid? No. Unfortunately, mate. Finances as they are at the minute, I'm still paying back starting the channel, really, to be fair. So no. I have a couple of family holidays booked and my finances will not allow me to go to Madrid. So I'll be here doing a watch along, and you know what? I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I can't wait. Okay, some more. Start Origi in the final? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait and see if Bobby's fit. If Bobby's not fit, then you'd reckon Origi's probably the next one in line. Liverpool is my god, said Liam Love. Bernadette Farrell said, I'm waiting for a Ric Flair at the final. Oh, you'll get one, Bernadette. You know I'm good for a Ric Flair. Stephen Richard said, my tits are bigger than yours. I guess we'll have to get them both out, Stephen, on Sunday and find out, my friend. And no cheating, mate. I don't want you getting any fake boob jobs before we meet up. Do you know what I mean? Just to show that they're bigger. Lillian is a dog, not like the name. Said, congrats, I'm going to go or I'll get killed by the Liverpool fans. Lillian, you will not get killed in this channel, my friend. We're a very friendly bunch on here, but thank you for your comment. The final, Craig will end up in his birthday suit in the final. Don't rule it out. Don't rule it out. I could go full on Speedo Mick or anything in the final, down to me swim gear. Craig, BT Sport posted Liverpool win last night and it's on 11 million views. Wow, that is crazy. We should start Craig in the final up front. Nah, I'm a goalkeeper, Anthony. No use putting me up front. Hendo to score the winner of the final, said Adam Parks. That's, I tell you what, mate, I would love that. I would absolutely love for Jordan Henderson to score the winner. Kane will slow everything down for Spurs, makes them worse, said Fionn Tierney. At least Liverpool can wear the red kit in the final. I'm not going to lie, Epic Ledger, I had that thought after the game as well. Because Spurs are the home team in the final. So if it had been Ajax, then Liverpool would have had to change probably the purple kit. I don't think they'd have got away with the grey one. Origi will score a winning header again. City will win the Premier League, most likely. Lila, they're favourites. I mean, it's in their own hands, but hey, let's wait and see what happens on Sunday. Can Liverpool wear their home kit in the final? I'd imagine so. I mean, yeah, there's no reason why they can't now. Spurs wear white, Liverpool to wear red. It makes sense. Craig and his mates will be running around in a circle with their tops off. Yeah, hopefully. Milner to score a hat-trick, said Jayden. I love Jimmy Milner, Jayden. What a season he's had. What a player he's been for the football club. One of the best free transfers I can ever remember. Spurs versus 12-inch Divock, said Evan Guest. How are you, Evan? Great to see you in again, buddy. Craig, get a Mankini Borat style. Do you know what, mate? I'd be fucking lying if I said I hadn't thought about that before for the laugh. Liverpool to win, Spurs to lose, up the red, said Epic Game at 30-50. English and Spanish teams have it so easy to qualify while Ajax have it so hard. That's why I feel sad for them. I disagree with that massively, mate. There's 7 teams probably in the Premier League to fight for those 4 places. It's Ajax. I wouldn't say Holland's a one-team league because they've been pushed by PSV and of course Feyenoord won it before that. But I would say it's very hard to qualify for the Champions League in England, and that's why you see so many teams dropping in and dropping out. And yes, it was very difficult for Ajax. They had to qualify, or play a qualifier, I think, to get through, but they did themselves and their club proud. If you guys could choose who would score the winner, who would you pick? That's a good question from Cast Strength. Let me put that to the group. Guys, if you could pick who scored the winner, who would it be in the final? Hendo for me. I'd just love to see him do it. I'd love to see him lift all big ears. Alex Redo said, I'm going to tour around Italy in July. It's 30 hours there and 30 hours back. Wow. Enjoy though, buddy. Matip was brilliant. Liverpool hot favourites for the final. Ellis Webb said, I'm off to the game. Nice one, buddy. Congratulations. Feel bad for Ajax, said Harry, as do I. Let me dub a bit of transfer gossip for you now. We know we love a bit of a transfer rumour on here, so bear with me. You might like this one as well. Liverpool have reportedly agreed terms for the transfer of Lyon midfielder Tanguy Ndombele in what could be a massive move for the Reds this summer. He's valued at around £69 million, but there's also interest in him from United, Spurs and Juventus. Now, when I say Liverpool have agreed terms, I believe from what I've read that this is with the player and that a fee would still have to be agreed with Lyon. And as I said, United are interested, Spurs are interested, Juventus are interested, and a couple of other clubs as well. But there's been a few articles today putting this story out there that terms have been agreed between the player and Liverpool. Now, again, you have to ask, how can he agree terms without the permission of his club? I don't know. Take it with a pinch of salt, as always, with transfer rumours. But I knew that was one that would appeal to a lot of Liverpool fans because I'd seen his name mentioned quite a lot in the chat. What else have we got? I don't feel bad for any team, said Craig West, and we have to be ruthless to win trophies. Robbo for the winner. Trent for the winner, said Harry. Robbo for Glenn. Sign Ziyech and De Ligt, said Jack Thomas. Would rather De Ligt and Werner, said Adam Parks. Look, we need a striker, 100%, and a 10, and a defender. So a midfielder. It's Ndombele, mate, not Dembele. It's Ndombele. Yes, he is pretty damn good, to be fair. Would have been better in Madrid for Liverpool to mix with the Dutch fans than the Cockneys, said Angroid. Do you think we need a new centre back and who? Yes, I do. I've said all season, mate. I'd move on Degsley Lovren. And I'd bring in, if you can't get De Ligt, then I'd go after Alderweireld for a couple of seasons to allow Keanu Hoover to develop. Charlene said, lots of ball bags doubted us, they can suck it, and I agree. Guys, if you're watching us for the first time or if you're just in and you're enjoying yourself, please do hit that subscribe button. Maddison will be a smart signing. I think we missed the boat on that one, Eric. We should have signed him while he was at Norwich, and Leicester went in and got the deal done, so fair play to them. They've got themselves a great player. We're never signing Koulibaly, LFC team. Never in a million years will we sign Koulibaly. We've already got the 27-year-old centre back. We don't need to go get another. I think he's even 28, is he? Not for the money that Leon, or not Leon, Napoli would be asking as well. Matip is unreal. We don't need De Ligt. The thing is though, Amy, the only thing about Matip is, and he has played a nice run of games now in a row, but he has a bit of a track record of soft injuries, so that's my only ever issue with Joe Matip. He is a quality player, as you've said. GTM boss is in. How are you, buddy? Do you think Tottenham will be gassed? They've a massive break, James, between now and the final. They've got one more league game to go. They've already qualified for the Champions League pretty much. You'll probably see them rest a shitload of players on Sunday and just get players ready then. I think both clubs will go on a warm weather training break beforehand to get themselves reared up and ready to go. It's going to be a great final. Obviously, I think Liverpool will win it, but of course I do. I'm a Liverpool fan. Okay, Dylan, are you going to just keep writing Man United, mate? I don't know. And it bugs me that one of them you used the capital U and the other one you didn't, mate. That's a bit weird. We need a centre-back and a striker and a really good midfielder, said Epic Gamer. LFC are the best, said Ver. How are you, buddy? Would Salah play? Yes, he'll be playing on Sunday, Epic Gamer. He was just out with a concussion, but he's available for the game against Wolves on Sunday. The final is on June the 1st, Aaron. June the 1st, mate. At the beautiful Wanda Metropolitano Stadium in Madrid, Atletico's new home ground. What else we got? I'm praying we don't go on a warm weather training camp. We will. Kieran. We're 100% going to, mate. I'm really nervous. Can you give me words of encouragement? What? What are you going to be nervous about, Kyle, mate? We're fucking flying, buddy. Enjoy it. Soak it up. Let the build up, mate. Enjoy it. It's moments like these when you're a football fan that you dream about. Spurs fans are delirious right now. I'm still floating on cloud 9 since last night, to be honest. Did anybody else see the news about Chelsea today? So, not really Liverpool related, but Chelsea's appeal against a 2-window transfer ban has been rejected. Now, they will appeal the decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Lucerne, and let's see what happens there. But as things stand, Chelsea will not be able to sign any senior players for the next 2 transfer windows. It's going to be interesting. Jack Butler said, beat Spurs for Arsenal. We hopefully will, mate. I think we intend to. But best of luck to you guys as well in your semi-final tomorrow, Jack. Are we going to have 2 all-English European finals, which is nuts. Rafa the Gaffer said, same here, Craig. Craig will be obliterated if we don't win this. Why are you worrying about that, Kyle? Mate, just in life, mate, if you can, I know it's easier said than done, but don't care what people think, buddy. Don't worry about losing because you'll get stick from other people. Fuck them. They don't care. You fuck them, mate. Don't worry about them. You be you, Kyle, and you enjoy yourself, pal. You look after this, or look forward to this final. Enjoy the build-up. Watch back the semi-finals over and over again, pal. And don't let anybody ruin your fun. Don't worry about people taunts, mate. People that taunt or people that troll are arseholes. And it says more about them than you, my friend. The only Chelsea transfer news I've heard is that Hazard's leaving. That's quite bollocks. City aren't banned. The investigation is still ongoing, Jack. So let's see. The arena called Wanda. Yeah, the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, which is it's a damn nice stadium, by the way, if you haven't had a look at it. Kyle Starkey said should try get Fekir and Depay on a double transfer. I don't know about Depay, Kyle. No doubt in his quality, but he's a bit of a diva, and I don't know if he'd disrupt their squad. I've seen some stuff at Lyon, arguments with the manager, some stuff in the press. I don't know about him. I really don't. But if we do go and sign him, then I can be assured that Jurgen Klopp will have spent time with him, because Klopp won't bring in anybody that will ruin the harmony that's at this football club. Craig, I'm not worried. All this season has been a blast, said Stephen Richards. Yeah, you got to enjoy it. I mean, we were here when Company put that one in for Manchester City against Leicester. We were all fucking heartbroken, and we thought a miracle might happen against Barcelona, but it's unlikely. And those boys went out there last night and they blew Barcelona apart. They absolutely annihilated Barcelona. They were so unlucky to be 3-0 down after the first leg, but they absolutely spanked Messi and co last night at Anfield. City will be sick after watching the semis. Yep, Mr. Royal County, they will indeed. It's weird, isn't it? City fans will say that they're happier with the Premier League than the Champions League, and Liverpool fans will be very happy with the Champions League if we don't win the Premier League. But I'll tell you what, we probably both swap it round, if the truth be told. Craig, is it a bad thing that I'm 13 and 6 foot? No. Jesus, no, of course not, mate. Just make sure, you're 13, you'll fill out at 16, 17, 6 foot, well in, pal. I'm only 5'10", so you're already bigger than me and you're only 13. Good chemistry with Wijnaldum, though. Yeah, maybe, but again, it's all about disrupting the squad, mate. It's not something the Klopp really buys into. And Ndombele better than Fekir. Different players, to be fair. I'd rather Fekir personally, because that's what we need. We need somebody with the eye for a pass like Fekir. Just enjoy the ride this season, said Param. Exactly, well said. Damien McKenna said, Craig, I'm literally buzzing for the final. We're Liverpool and I believe we'll be European champions. Big Goth says, better that Spurs won or nah. I guess it depends what you want, mate. I would have preferred Ajax, but that's just because I don't like playing English teams in Europe. Other than that, I've no dislike for Spurs whatsoever. Brian Morris, he said, when is the last time Liverpool went to a Champions League final as favourites? If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I don't know what will. Liverpool are back. I agree with everything you've said there, Brian. But we've still... Do you know what? The heartache from Liverpool for last season, the heartache from the Europa League final, that will spur these boys on. See what I did there? These boys on for this final. They have experience now. They know what's up. They know how the day pans out. They know what the build-up is like. They know what the media commitments are like. And I'm confident but respectful of Spurs at the same time. Jurgen's testicle. I love saying that, by the way. Good night, mate. Easy win for Liverpool, said Stevano. Yeah, I'd swap the Champions League for the Premier League as a City fan. I've said every season, I don't know about the Premier League if we win the Champions League. And to be fair, as a Liverpool fan, mate, all season I've said that I want Liverpool to win the Premier League. I will take the Champions League, of course, it's massive. But 30 years without winning the first division title or the top division title, it was the one we had our hearts or eyes set on. But you know what? The Champions League, if we can get it, is a pretty good backup. I'd hate to be a United fan, said Daniel Whittle. They've had years, mate. Years of it. Years of success. And now, as my friend Far Isle says, football is cyclical and now the tables have turned a bit. Guys, we're 20 subscribers away from 15,100. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed but you're enjoying the content, please hit that button. Remember, everything we do on here is free. It's always going to be free. We're going to start phone-ins as well, by the way. Post-match phone-ins from next season. So anybody who wants to be involved with that, we'll let you guys know as the summer unfolds how to... Well, it'll be pretty straightforward, but I'll let you guys know how to get hold of us if you want to come on. We're doing this for Bob Paisley, 100 years old this year. He would have been, said Stevie Richards. We could have something in common with United. 6th, said Mr. Royal County. 6th what? United have won 3 Champions Leagues, mate. 6 for us would be delicious. We're 11 to 20 and Spurs are 6 to 4, said Cast Strength. Is it still 17,000 tickets for each team? I don't know, LMA. Somebody would put 31 in last night, but I think that's a little bit too optimistic, to be fair. Is Kane going to be fit? I think what Brian said earlier on might be true, Kyle. He'd probably make himself fit, but won't quite be fit. 35,000 tickets going to the UEFA family. What's that supposed to mean? Sponsors, I suppose board members, employees, affiliates. Yeah, fucking shambles, Fionn, is what it means, basically. Have I seen the BT Sport video where it shows the players lining up and singing "You Never Walk Alone"? No, Jack, I haven't, mate. Boya, you're back, mate. How are you? What a night. Did you see that game? Nuts. All English Champions League final. Right, let me get through some more of your comments. Going to go for about 15-20 more minutes, guys, so please keep the comments coming in. Christian, of course I noticed you, buddy. How are you, Mr. Armstrong? Great to see you in. I'd love a phone in. Can I do that in America? Yeah, of course, Liam. It'll all be done via Skype, mate, so it'll be nice and easy for you. And it'll all be free as well, of course. No cost to you guys. All free to do. What have we got? Man United are after Shane Long to help with their Carabao Cup ambitions. I like it. I don't know betting are Liverpool heavy favourites. Not heavy favourites, Kyle, but they are favourites. I think, what were the odds a minute ago? Somebody put them up there. So, in layman's terms, mate, Spurs are 6 to 4, which means that if you put a tenner on Spurs to win, then you'd win 15 quid profit if they won, and your tenner back. I can't remember what the odds were for Liverpool, but we were slightly money on. Origi needs a statue. A 12-inch statue. A 12-inch little statuette of a special piece of Origi. What happened to Andy Robertson? Luis Suarez stood on him and he went off injured at half time. I hope he's fit for the final. Do fan cams? No, definitely we don't, mate. We don't do fan cams. 16,000 tickets for the Reds, said Mark Hendley. Thank you very much for that, pal. I can see Liverpool being even better next season and winning the Premier League, said Hayne. I hope so, my friend. I really do. It's great to see so many new people in the chat tonight. It's class. I love getting to chat to new people as well, of course, as the regulars, which, I mean, your dedication to the channel is amazing. Thank you. 17 subs to go, guys. Keep hitting that button. I agree. Ajax would have been easier, said Epic Ledger. I was hoping for a Spurs final, thank fuck, said Mr. Dead Inside, but still horny. I like that name. €3,385 for a ticket to the final, said Ollie Richards. That's fucking scandalous, mate, isn't it? Score predictions for the final, mate. Let's see who's fifth first before we start giving score predictions. Glenn Murray, the goat, to do us a favour, said Liverpool Football Club. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that was the case on Sunday? Craig, you need a statue. They want to have a big head. They want a lot of metal to fit my big head on a statue. Charlene said, I want to hurt Louis for hurting my man. Nobody hurts my man. I can't stop humming the Genie song. My wife said the same thing, Andrew. I was humming it in my sleep last night. Well, the 1.5 hours worth of sleep I got. But all night I was just tossing and turning, and that song was going through my head. Score prediction for the weekend. I think we will win 2-1 against Wolves, and I think City will probably win if I'm being honest, but I suppose let's wait and see. Anything is possible. My dad is a Spurs fan. My mom is emigrating on her 27th wedding anniversary on the day of the Champions League final. That's one hell of a story, Mark. Wow. Spurs fan here. It's going to be a great game. Can't wait for Madrid. Welcome in, Narendra, and congratulations on qualifying, buddy. It is going to be one hell of a final. Boya said top 6 going to have a shake-up next year. You know what, mate? A couple of good additions in the summer. Keep hold of the players you have, and you are not too far away at all. Craig, best YouTuber going. Thank you. I mean, it's weird. We've had months of trolling and abuse, and over the last few days, the love on the channel has been amazing. Hate to say it, but Jimenez may be a thorn, said Fionn. He's a my Wolves are a good side. I'm not expecting an easy game at all on Sunday, but you can't not believe in this team, how far they've come so far, that they won't at least get the 3 points on Sunday. And if 97 points isn't enough, then congratulations to City. But let's just wait and see what happens on Sunday. Kev has put the link into the Anfield Agenda Instagram account if anybody wants to give it a follow. And he's also put the link into Patreon. If anybody doesn't know what the Patreon link is, by the way, let me explain it to you really quickly. So all the content that we do on here is absolutely free, and it's always going to be free. That'll never change. But what we have on Patreon is a website where you can go and support content makers. So we've got 2 payment tiers on there. There's a $2 a month tier and a $5 a month tier. Now everything on Patreon is done in dollars, so it doesn't matter if you're in Europe, America, England, it's all done in dollars. And by signing up to that, you get little benefits that people just in the chat here normally don't get. Things like discounts on merchandise, private streams. When I say private streams, they're going to be few and far between, but it'll be more of a brainstorming session than a private stream, really. You also get to become a mod on the channel here on YouTube. You get digital downloads. Connor is going to make Liverpool inspired digital downloads that are going to be sent out to people each month. You'll get a weekly newsletter that October is writing, that you put the first one in just before the Newcastle game on Friday. And there's some more benefits on there as well. So if you want to check it out, Patreon link is there. If you don't and it's not for you, sound, it's all still going to be free on here. City scores early, sits back, and Brighton gets a last minute penalty. That would be fucking great. Flexible Tem said we've got Genie. Nice to be able to read the chat without all the fake scores and shit trolls, said Alan. Yeah, it's good to have people in. Have you seen True Geordie post about Jurgen on YouTube? Big respect to guys, must watch. I didn't see it, Billy. I know there's lots of True Geordie fans. The guy's, he's done great. He's like, what can you say? He's a YouTube superstar at this point. And hopefully he gets me on kickoff at some point. You, True Geordie, if you're watching, pal, if you guys are in his chat, let him know about it. Let him know. Get Anfield Agenda on. Get Craig on there for a kickoff. I'd love to go and chat with him. Is there moves in the private streams? Well, you never know, Tom. You never know. Maybe not just mine. Maybe the private stream will turn into like Anfield Agenda Pornhub. It won't, but maybe. We'll win it 6 times, said LFC Beasts. Let's not be overconfident. Spurs were a good side, and believe, pray and hope for the best, said Fatuma. Yes, you won't be arrogant, mate, as you've said, but I think this team have earned our belief at this point. Who's Man City's ref on Sunday? I actually know this one, Corey. It's Michael Oliver. I couldn't tell you who's ref in the Liverpool game, but I happened to catch out of the corner of my eye earlier on Sky Sports News that Michael Oliver was going to be in charge at the Amex Stadium for the Brighton Manchester City game. It's pretty impressive to see that Tottenham have been considered non-favourites in every knockout tie and still made it to the finals. Yeah, it's a tremendous achievement from them. Kickoff is quality. Make sure to get DT on one with me. I'd refuse to go on. Fionn, to be fair, I don't want to do anything with that lad. Nothing. I'll get it, as I said before. The only thing I'll do with him is get in a boxing ring for charity. Other than that, he can kiss my ass. Absolutely love your streams, mate. Keep up the good work. So Paul Wilson. Atkinson for us. Thank you, Matthew. Or Andrew, sorry. Thank you, Andrew. I was reading the comment above, mate. Thank you. And Angroid as well. And Gonads. A few people putting Atkinson in. Thank you. Brian Morris, he said, private streams. I think Donald Trump had a few of those. Probably. Well deserved. Something since Klopp joined, said LFC Beasts. I'm arrogant. I just believe so much in the team, said WJ Davies 1. Why not, mate? Enjoy it. Be arrogant. Be confident. Nothing wrong with it. True Geordie's appraisal of Klopp was great. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have watched. I don't get a chance to watch much stuff on YouTube, to be fair. When I'm not streaming, if I do have, it's two things that I really watch. I watch the Joe Rogan Experience, and I watch IFL TV or boxing videos, because I get all my football content on here with you guys. So yeah, I get my Joe Rogan and I get my boxing content on YouTube, and the rest I don't really get much of a chance to watch. That Spurs match was mental, said McSwiggs. Mate, the fucking Champions League has been mental, hasn't it? The two semi-finals have been absolutely Looney Tunes. Liverpool score 4 to beat Barcelona, and Spurs go and score 3 in the second half against Ajax. You couldn't make it up. What day is the final? It's on June the 1st, Saturday, June the 1st, Drew. 6 times European champion, said Craig West, and I hope so, my friend. Would have preferred Ajax to Spurs, said Media Centre Man. Ray Heffernan said, True Geordie is a pure cunt. I'm reading out your comment, mate. This isn't coming from me. He sniggered at my mate's suicide and called me a cunt in one of his podcasts, then blocked me across all platforms. If you get on kickoff, knock him out, Craig. Well, obviously, mate, I'm sorry to hear that happened. I don't know True Geordie. I can't speak either way. I know you though, Ray, and I know you're a good guy, and I'm sorry to hear if that happened. Hey Craig, hope you see this. I haven't had my other messages. Sorry if it sounds a bit cheeky. Yes, Brandon, I do see it, mate. How are you? Imagine not liking football, said Anthony. Yeah, I mean, if you aren't a fan of football and you've watched the last 2 days Champions League games, it's got to win you over, hasn't it? LFC Beast said, I'm going to be at Anfield to watch it on the big screens. Has that been confirmed that they're doing a screening of the game at Anfield? What a final it's going to be, said Walla. Will I be streaming for the final? 100% yes, Nathan. Definitely, buddy. Myself, Connor and Brian will all be together and we'll be hosting a watch along of that game. Just a reminder for anyone that doesn't know, we won't be doing a watch along of the Wolves game on Sunday. The reason being, we're going to be in Liverpool and we're going to be recording stuff in the beer keller in Liverpool 1. We have a space reserved downstairs in the all around the world bar. So if you want to come and meet us, want to meet up with other Anfield Agenda subscribers, get there as early as you can. We're going there at 11 o'clock. And yeah, we hope to see you all downstairs. Do I think Pep is overrated? No, I don't. I think he's a very, very good manager. Very good manager. Yeah, no, I honestly think he's a good manager. I don't think he's overrated. As a Spurs fan, I cannot pretend I don't care if we lose, but I care more if we lose and don't play well. As long as the final is a good game, I'll be happy, said Dave. I think it is going to be a good game, Dave. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I think Glenn Murray must be due a hat-trick, said Angroid. One to do. A horrible penalty in the 96th minute would be lovely, even if it's to equalise. Why can't we fund your diet chav habit? I don't know what you mean by why can't we fund it, Davey. Have I missed something here, buddy? I have my kind of diet chav here, though, as always. Always right beside me. We were made for the Champions League. Well, it's going to be a very Premier League final, isn't it, though? So, not very European. John Hamilton said, bet UEFA and the Spanish cops are just shitting themselves, hating the fact 2 opposing sets of English fans will be in the same city on the same day. I can't see there being any hassle, John. Honestly, I can't. Media Centre Band said, these 2 semi-finals have been a great advert for the Champions League. The tension, drama and emotions have been grand. Hope Kane isn't fit, said Michael Fleming. Daniel Whittle, how are you, pal? 2 teams winning against all the odds with great heart attack makes me feel sad being a United fan. May see you Sunday, Craig. You're welcome to come along, David. If you want to see us, mate, come along, say hello. Be nice to see you. I think we're going to smash Spurs if everybody's fit. We have a stronger squad, said Arda. 19 subs away, guys, from 15,100. Can't believe I'm saying that. If you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that button. 2 unreal comebacks, said MUFC Gamer. Ray said Spurs versus Liverpool, maybe Chelsea versus Arsenal. Manchester can have that week off. Boya said, I saw something on Twitter. City in the Champions League is like Kim Kardashian without makeup. Twitter cracks me up at times. It's a mad place. I love it. I love it and hate it at the same time. What even is football? Asks Andy O'Neill. I don't know, mate. It's fucking mental, but in a brilliant way. Goodbye, Brandon, mate. Talk to you soon. Brian said Spurs already know they're fucked, and that's left for them now is to wonder how badly it's going to go for them. They know we're relentless and we're headed straight through them for number 6. I love that confidence, Brian. Love it. Well done on 15k, Craigo. It was only last week you hit 10. Well, it wasn't. It was a little while back, mate, but it's been nuts. Absolutely nuts. Harry Daw said 15k already. Jesus, recent matches have increased it massively. It's been amazing. City fans talking about the Champions League cracks me up, said Gonads. I'm going to support Liverpool for the final. I'm an Arsenal fan, said Christian Armstrong. I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect you not to, mate. Spurs are in there. Of course he'd be backing us, and thank you for that. Jake Morgan said, I'm an Arsenal fan and I have to admit you've played amazing this season and deserve a trophy. Lovely, Jake. Thank you, mate. It's good to see some opposition fans coming in and giving the Reds some credit because I think we've been immense this season. Right, this channel will be at 100k before we know it, said Harry Price. I don't know, mate. I don't know if we'll ever get to 100k. Let's just keep plodding along and seeing what happens. 100k though will get us our first YouTube award, which will be a nice day if it ever happens. If we win the Champions League final, sweet. It's great not having to stop people spamming and putting in fake scores. It is. It's lovely. Only 16,613 tickets for 55,000 is a bit mean, isn't it? Yeah, well, UEFA do their thing where they look after themselves, mate, don't they? They block book hotels in and around the city so they get all the best hotels for themselves. Their dignitaries, their sponsors, the fat cats. It's fucking sickening, to be honest, at times, but it's the world we live in, unfortunately. Craig, the way it's going, the end of June, you could be well over 20k. I've no idea what to expect anymore, John, mate. The last 2 days have blown my head. Who do you think will be favourites for the Premier League? It depends what happens in the transfer window, Tim. I'd say probably City. The bookies will probably make City favourites. Are we going to be the home or away team in the final? Away team, Tony. Spurs are the home team. Champions League watch-alongs, brilliant idea, gained so many subs. Yeah, it's been great. Honestly, mate, I wasn't going to do them originally. The Liverpool ones, yes, but I wasn't going to do the non-Liverpool games. But I'm glad we did. It's been great getting to meet some new fans from other clubs as well. Scotty, it's impossible for me to do a watch along with Daz for the final. I'd have to have people live with me to do that, and Daz is in England, mate, so it wouldn't be possible. If I was going to the final, I'd say in Portugal and travel over from there, said Stephen Richards. Away team in the final, but it doesn't matter. We're wearing the home kits at Epic Ledger. Why are Spurs home? It's just the way the draw's done, mate. They draw when you're making the draws for the quarter and semi-finals and the final. It's just the side of the draw. It's just pot luck, really. Kev said the 100k YouTube award. Imagine. Oh, I've imagined the Kev. And what will happen is I will get it, hold it, take a picture with it, and hand it to Connor and say, there you go, buddy, you've earned it. I've no doubt you'll reach 100k. Your commentary is so much better than any of my TV. Wow. That's so kind of you, David. Thank you. Right, what have we got? Imagine the UEFA Champions League in Baku like the Europa League. Yeah, it wouldn't be. They'd have to have a bigger stadium. We'll be wearing red now, said Evan, I guess. I hope so, yeah. I hope there's no stupid rule that makes us wear our away kit. That would be just ridiculous. Callum said, I'm going to Lisbon, then Madrid because prices are expensive. Liverpool fans did have an advantage here. We had 24 hours head start on Spurs fans or Ajax fans. Well, it turns out to be Spurs fans, so we did have an advantage. Who do you think we'll go for in this window? I don't know. I hope Timo Werner, but let's just wait and see. Is Spurs a tougher opponent for Ajax than Liverpool? I suppose, Davey, you could make an argument either way. You could make an argument that we know each other, so they might cancel each other out a bit, but I still back Klopp to outwit Pochettino. And I think maybe our experience will help, but it's a one-off game. Anything is possible. Son versus Mane is a huge matchup. Score prediction for the final? No idea. I want to wait and see who's fit. Will Katie be fit for pre-season? Yes, for pre-season. He won't make the final, but yes, for pre-season. Love how the channel's doing well, but miss my conversations with Craig. Mate, I see most of your comments, to be fair. I hope I get through as many as I can. This photo with the 1k award, will there be nudity? Perhaps, Ray. Perhaps. I might cover up my manly bits. Right, ladies and gents, I'm going to have to call that a night. I'm absolutely exhausted. It has been a crazy week for us, for football, for the channel. And thank you so much to everyone, as always, for joining me. Thank you to everyone that's new, that's joined us, and some subscribers. If you're watching this on playback and you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. As always, I will chat to you tomorrow, where hopefully I'm unveiling the new Liverpool kit. So hopefully I get to talk you guys through that. As always, much love to everybody. Take care of your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And up the motherfucking Reds.